Hey everyone, it's Hal and welcome back to my channel. Can you believe it's now exactly 7 whole months from the time I went to Istanbul, Turkey to where I am today. Now looking straight ahead to what the next few months are. I'm trying to get to that 12-month, 18-month mark to see exactly what the full effect of this transplant journey has taken me. But for now, things are looking pretty good as far as I'm concerned. Now, right now, I am not wearing any fibers. I know you saw in the last video I did, I was experimenting with that. And it did look pretty good, but it was a lot of work. And I'm not one to really kind of fuss a lot over my hair like that. So I may play with it, if I'm going out somewhere special or a place where I may be a bit more self-conscious about some of the gaps and spaces in my hair. But thank you all for your updates and thank you all for your suggestions on what I should be doing with regards to fibers and color and that sort of thing. So I definitely have taken it to heart and we'll look at that going forward. But in the meantime, I'm now checking in with a subject that has been really kind of playing on my mind. I've been getting a lot of notices from people, questions asking,
what's the best clinic to go to?
How many grafts do you think I need? Why did you choose the doctor that you chose? Do you think I can benefit from a hair transplant?
These are all well and valid questions. However, my response to all of you who are coming at me with these questions is, you really need to do your own research. Now, there's a thing out there where we fall into this sheep mentality. We see somebody who's had success with something and we're just going to kind of follow that and hopefully think that that's going to work for us. In some cases it may, and in some cases it just may not. You really have to go and do your own research and find out what is going to work best for you. Now, I've been looking at a lot of these forums. There's Reddit, there are a lot of other platforms out there where you see a lot of these guys kind of get on there and they're posting photos of themselves and they're just throwing out questions, how many grafts do you think I need? What sort of doctor should I go to? Who's the best? Who's going to handle my case? Yeah, it's really something you're going to have to really kind of do your legwork and find out for yourself, because what's going to work for one may not necessarily work for the other. Also, there are things you may personally need to consider too. Are you able to travel to Istanbul or Mexico or India or all these other places that are doing these jobs? Can you afford to do these jobs? I know for a lot of us, we chose to go out of America because it was very cost prohibitive for a lot of us, me included. So I didn't want to spend $25,000 just for a hair transplant when I know I can go somewhere and pay $4 grand. Also to Downtime. Can you afford to lay low for the first 3 to 4 months of this procedure, knowing that you're going to be looking kind of crazy out there walking around? And how do you feel about that? It's also a very psychological sort of situation you're going to have to deal with. Can you emotionally handle, being out there looking not like yourself for a while? Also too, a lot of folks are, they're smokers or they don't have the best diet. A lot of the success from these hair transplants do rely on how you take care of your body. A lot of you out there may not have the healthiest diet and may want to now consider maybe modifying your diet while you go through this, because a successful outcome does rely on what you put into your body. So, are you willing to drink more water? Are you willing to, have a healthier diet? Are you willing to maybe curb back on your smoking if you are a smoker? There are some things that you do need to really think about here and not just follow the herd of everyone who's just jumping on this bandwagon, having these procedures with not really thinking through, what this all means for you on the other side of this, and also as you go through it. Now, I've said this before, yes, I chose the doctor that I chose very strategically. I had actually chosen one other doctor in Istanbul, but then in the very last moment, I did another really deep dive, and that's where I found the doctor that I wound up going with. There was just something about him, his method, the way he communicated that really kind of resonated with me, that made me feel, okay, this is someone that I can go to. If I have questions down the line, they'll be ready to respond or give me some sort of advice on what to do to kind of handle things as I move on with this. Once I leave Istanbul and I'm home now trying to handle all of this and trying to get this going correctly. I know there are a lot of different clinics, there are a lot of different choices, but you really do need to make a concerted effort to kind of look at the facts, look at who's going to work best for you, look at your costs, how much you want to budget for this thing. Can you travel? Can you handle being, looking crazy for the first few months? And, are you willing to like maybe curb your diet or maybe improve on your diet and exercise while you also go through this, because you do have to keep your body healthy and oxygenated to make sure that your grafts are getting the full benefit from this transplant. I know it all sounds really common sense, guys, but you would be surprised how many guys are coming at me with these questions that if you only did your own research or only kind of like sat down and really thought through this, the answers will actually come to yourself, and you don't need to be asking me or anyone else out there who's gone through this, what is going to work for you, because I can't tell you what's going to work for you. Only you will know what is going to actually work for you. I say this to say, don't be a sheep. Don't just follow the herd. Take a stance. You are an individual. Do the work that needs to be done. Find the clinic that will work for you to get the best results that will benefit you and your specific case. All right, guys, thank you so very much for checking in. I wanted to get this video out before I left for my vacation, so I thank you all for watching once again. Click like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. But those who have, I thank you so very much for following and supporting this channel as it does continue to grow, and I really do appreciate it. All right, till next time, everyone, take care, and I'll see you next time.